Hello, mystical beings. Welcome to Mystical Enlightenment. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a full moon spell with you. But before we get to our spell, let's break down the full moon. So if you're watching this on the replay, Friday, September 29th is the full moon. It is going to be a harvest moon because it's in September, and it's going to be the last super moon of the year. So what is a supermoon, first of all? The supermoon is a bright moon. It's the brightest moon. When it's a supermoon, it's the brightest moon. So that means it's closest to the earth. And it means that it's a great time for healing and intuition. You can connect more to the moon because it's so close to us. It also means it's a time where the negative energies can be more active, so be careful with that. But it is definitely a great time for healing and intuition. All right, the full moon on Friday is going to be in Aries. Aries is a fire sign, so that is wonderful. It is a supermoon and it is a fire moon, okay? So great time to get rid of all of that stuff that you no longer want, right? Double banishing. It's just super great. You light the crap you don't want to deal with anymore on fire when we do the spell. And it's a fire moon, so we're getting rid of it. And it's the brightest moon, one of the brightest moons of the year because it's a super moon. And it's the last super moon, so this is all great energy going on. We're just going to banish everything that we don't want, okay? So let's get to the spell. If you have any questions on that, let me know in the comments. Okay. All right. So let me go over. I just had these two towers here because one was dark, one was light. And I have a dark and light candle here. So that kind of matched. Anyway, I have a light candle and a dark candle. And you'll see what those are for in a minute. I'm just going to put it in my candle holders. You can use any candle holder, by the way. We'll get into that in a minute. I have bay leaves, which I have a whole. You can get these at any grocery store. You don't have to get them. You don't have to get them at a specialized metaphysical store or witchy store. You can go to the grocery store. In fact, you can get these at the dollar store if you want. So I have my bay leaves. I have a pen or a pencil for the paper and a piece of paper, and I also have a marker. The marker is to write on the bay leaves. I find trying to write on them in pen is basically impossible. So you don't really have to write on them. You can just put your intention into them, but I like to write on them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take our first candle, which is the dark candle. I like black. It doesn't have to be black. You know what I forgot? My matches. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So if you don't have charm candle holders, you can also use a piece of wood and just melt the wax, light a candle, and then take the end of another candle, the bottom of it, and burn the wax and then just stick it on a wood board. I do that a lot. You can see this one's kind of been used and I kind of love the effect the melted wax has on it, but I'm going to use the charm holders for this video. So I'm going to take first of all, I'm going to take my dark candle and I'm going to start thinking about what I want to release. So as I am lighting my dark candle, I'm thinking about what I want to get rid of. Isn't this cool? This is an electric lighter. It's rechargeable. All right. So I have my dark candle burning, and I'm thinking about what I want to release. So I kind of already wrote two things down that I want to release. I have a shell that I'm going to throw my candles into. I probably should have brought water over here too. So at this point, you're going to take your bay leaf and you're going to write on it what you want to release. Okay. So I just wrote fear and anxiety on mine. And I'm going to light it and concentrate on releasing fear and anxiety to the moon. And if I don't like the way that burned, I can always burn it again. And then when I think it has a good burn, I'm going to drop it into my fire safe container to let it burn. And you can do as many of these as you want. Bay leaves have a wonderful smell, I think. Also, I think I said you should probably have a water next to you to, actually I do. I have a water, see, always safe. I have a water spray bottle of water next to me in case anything happens. So, the next one I did 2 of them. So I did guilt and worry. And I'm going to light it. I'm going to get it lit really nice. You can have music burning. You can do this outside or inside. It depends on what you want to do. You can do it in a group or you can do it alone. That one has a really nice burn to it. I actually want to look at that go. So we're just letting go of that which no longer serves us. We don't want to bring it into the next cycle. Look at that go. We're just getting rid of it, okay? Careful with the ashes. Okay. Now, we've let that go. We're going to let a dark candle continue to burn. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of paper and we're going to write down what we want to bring into the next moon cycle. So you're just going to take a moment and write down whatever you want to write down. So I'm just going to take a moment and I'm just going to write down. Okay, so you write down whatever you want to bring into the next moon cycle. And then again, you tear the piece of paper. Now, the piece of paper you can just tear. You're going to fold it into 3, okay? And I like fire. You can bury it. For the new moon, I usually bury it. But when I do the full moon ceremony, look at that bay leaf burning out. So now I'm going to light this candle. And I'm going to think about what I want to bring in this moon cycle, right? And I'm going to take this piece of paper. And I really should have... You know what? I'm not going to burn this piece of paper. I'm going to keep this piece of paper. And I'm going to put it on my altar or under my bed. I'm going to burn the white candle, and as I burn the white candle is going to send my intentions for this moon cycle to the moon. So we're letting go and we're bringing in with this new moon, full moon. And you could do this outside, you could do this inside, like I said. It's a beautiful ceremony just to connect with the moon. To let go what you no longer want. You don't have to write everything down on the bay leaf. You don't have to write anything down. You can just burn it. You can just put your intentions into it and burn it. But I do like to write some stuff down. And then you can just let the candles burn down. It is a spell, so you want to let the candles burn down. You want to make sure you're safe about it and watching the candles burn completely down. You don't want to leave them, you know, fire hazards and all that. So there's a quick, easy spell to do at the full moon. Yeah, these charm candles usually take about an hour to burn down, an hour and a half. But if you get birthday candles, smaller candles, they'll burn down a lot quicker. You can do it with a tea light candle. Yeah, you could do it with a black tea light candle if you want. So I hope you enjoyed this full moon spell. If you did, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments or questions on the video, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Have a blessed full moon. Enjoy, guys. Take care and be well.